Dew in so long. You know what, man? I haven't had Mountain Dew since when we was younger, and
And they
people
said,
used.
yeah, me too, me too. Liv don't know nothing about that. That was before her
Yes,
time.
I definitely know about that.
Yeah, so I was definitely like, oh, nope, nope, nope,
Where
nope. No
where did
more
that
Mountain
rumor
Dew for
come? Where
me.
did that rumor come from? Who started that? Like Pepsi?
I,
Like
They
I
killed it.
don't know, but till this day, I'm like frightened by it. So,
to this day, yeah, there's no way that I could ever. Oh man, I'm doing my research. Just know it's gonna come up that in 2010. Ooh, I'm gonna pull up the 2020 Grammy nominees. All right, everybody, that's there. Thanks for tuning in. We're
oh, I
here.
forgot to make a banner situation. Hold on, I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, we're back another week. We got three of us right now. The other two are joining in shortly. And today we're going to talk about specifically the Grammys. I know there was another big award ceremony that happened within the past week from the Academy. They got people hyped up, but
Ooh,
I mean, I'm gonna leave
yeah,
that alone. I think y'all have written all y'all think pieces and back and forth debates. And Liv, I'll let you speak. Liv, is there anything you want to say about
yeah.
like?
What's your perspective? I'm interested.
My big overarching perspective is we in people business that we don't got no business being in. But as far as like people deducing why they like what they would have done or whatever else, honestly, if you really look at it, Will Smith don't like Chris Rock. I feel like if that was anybody else, he wouldn't have done that because Will Smith don't like Chris Rock. Like Chris Rock and Will Smith been going back and forth forever. So that's just me. And then I heard somebody said that Will Smith smacked somebody on the red carpet in 2011.
Yeah,
I,
I
I
don't.
saw the video. It was like a tap. It
I,
was it wasn't like crazy like that. But yeah, I saw the
yeah,
video.
I mean, I don't know. Will Smith was probably fed up. And then I'm also like, you ain't had to go that hard. But then it's like, that's your wife. So go as hard as you feel. But I mean, so they
Yeah,
his award and stuff. So I know it's probably not feeling that. But can have your cake and eat it too.
yeah. You gotta deal with the consequences, whatever those consequences are, and figure out if your actions is worth those consequences.
Yeah.
And whatever consequences come with that, you gotta deal with it. So
And I
No,
heard they were talking about taking his award because they asked him to leave. Like they asked him to leave and he refused pretty much. And because Chris Rock said he wasn't like he didn't want to press charges like right then and there, they weren't gonna like arrest him. Um that's just kind of what I saw like on the blogs and stuff. And they said that was kind of part of the issue was that he refused to leave.
yeah, my confusion with that portion is how do they just ask him to leave and then he just say no and then he can still stay there? Like what part of the game is that? Like so anybody can do anything and just say no, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
There's no force, no nothing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if y'all wanted him to leave, he would have been escorted out. So I feel like that's kind of a weak argument.
Yeah, like this is the Oscars. You have the best of the best security. What do you mean no?
Yeah. Like, sir. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Glittery bubbles, I'm with you.
so,
Yeah, like you never asked him to leave. Like it
And
doesn't
bigger
make
than
and
sense.
that, if you that upset, don't give him the award either. Like I'm gonna change it on the fly. We're not even gonna give it away. Like I'll be all right. Like what
Yeah,
you gonna do? Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, I'm with y'all, but go ahead, Liv.
no, I was just saying they didn't if that was the route they were gonna take, they didn't even have to announce it. Like they could have gave whoever they were gonna give the award to, like if they decided not to give it to him, they could have done that kind of like behind closed doors. But I don't know.
no, I do. I'm with you too, glittery bubbles. I mean, with the whole Will Packer situation. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and I don't want to drag it on.
You got a separate podcast, and I'm pretty sure y'all gonna put y'all time in on that.
Exactly,
We
exactly.
we just
So
gonna
it's like,
we staying focused on the music. We'll leave that.
Yeah.
We'll leave that to the rest of y'all.
So yeah, the Grammys. I mean, as we know, it's happening at a weird time this year. The Grammys is usually the end of January, and it usually happens in LA. They postponed it for COVID reasons at the time, but now the Grammys is happening this weekend, and it's happening in Las Vegas, which I don't know, first time it's ever been in Vegas, so. And first time it's ever been in April. So, yeah, maybe a bit different. I don't know how it will affect, but we will see. However, the Grammys themselves have been known to not always work in our favor. People have plenty of complaints in terms of, the nominations not being fair and a lot of people not being mentioned. Yeah. So
especially when it comes to rap and R&B. Like they ignored it for a long time, and then when they started paying attention, they did such a bad job. You know it, and not just at the beginning either. You know, in 2010, Flow Rider was nominated for Best Rap Album of the Year. Flow Rider, Roots.
Who was that won over Kendrick, and what year was that?
I'm gonna have to look and see. I'm pulling up right now. 2015, Iggy Azalea was nominated, and guess who won both of those years? Eminem. Everything Eminem puts out gets out. Like, what are you doing?
No, it was Macklemore who won over Kendrick.
Are you serious? For best,
Yeah,
it might have been a different. It might not. It might have been It might not.
Man, it was best rap album.
Macklemore.
And I think that was for
Good
Kid, Mad
City.
City.
Yeah. Good Kid, Mad City. Yeezus, Nothing Was the Same. Magna Carta, Holy Grail, and Macklemore won. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, like
ridiculous. Those are the options, and then Macklemore.
Yeah. So with that in mind, that's why we got this show today, because we're pretty sure they're gonna mess it up somehow, some way, somehow in all the categories at some point. And sometimes the right people don't even get invited to the table. So when we get into it a little later on today, we're gonna go through.
Definitely. It was one year they had, and it might have been last year or the year before, but they did a pretty good job with best rap albums. With every year, it was like Rhapsody. Actually, maybe the last 2 years or so, like they did a good job with rap albums.
Yeah, last year the nominees was definitely put together by people who listen to rap. So it was Nas won, but the nominees was Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo, Royce the 5'9", and Allegory, Jay Electronica. Jay Electronica gets the artsy vibe, like
yeah.
And then D Smoke, Black Habits. So I get where they was going at. It was at least people who care about rap. There are a lot of rappers.
You want to have a sidebar conversation about this? Is Doja Cat a rapper?
No.
Is she nominated in the rap category?
No, but I think where the question stems from is Remy was on Drink Champs, and she said she didn't consider Doja Cat a rapper. She gave her props on her music, but she just said she doesn't consider her a rapper.
I think she's as much of a rapper as Travis Scott is.
So what do you classify that as?
They got a category this year of like melodic rap.
Melodic rap?
That's a category. I'm not even making that up. I got to pull it up on the thing. Somebody pull it up. I'm not making this up. It's like a melodic rap category. And I'm like, what is that?
That's a category on the Grammys?
Yeah.
Oh, I do think I've seen that.
Oh, yeah, they got best melodic rap performance.
Melodic rap.
Doja Cat is in there.
There you go. She's a melodic rapper, according to
says the description. It says containing both elements of R&B melodies and rap.
Whatever. That's everything. I mean,
yeah.
Ja Rule is melodic rap. Tupac is melodic rap. Like, what are we doing?
I don't.
Ja Rule is really melodic rap. Yeah, he might be one of the ones that like really catapulted that whole thing.
The melodic rap champ.
Yeah, the melodic rap for sure. But I can't believe that's a category at the Grammys. What the hell? I
Yeah. And
think I did see that though.
who are the nominees in melodic rap?
Yeah, I'm like, this is. I mean, it's not bad, but it's "Pride Is the Devil," which is J. Cole featuring Lil Baby. "Need to Know" by Doja Cat. "Industry Baby" by Lil Nas X featuring Jack Harlow. "What's Your Name" by Tyler the Creator, Young Boy, and Ty Dolla Sign. And then "Hurricane" by Kanye West featuring The Weeknd and Lil Baby.
So what makes
I don't know. That's kind of
Little Baby and J. Cole melodic rap? What makes Pride Is the Devil? Because J. Cole sings like the hook a little bit.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, I would "Industry Baby" is like a hype song. I wouldn't call it. I don't think it has elements of R&B melodies.
I mean, Lil Nas X isn't always rapping though. So
Yeah, I wouldn't put this song in this category. I mean, Lil Nas X definitely. It would make sense that he's at the Grammys. He kind of fits that, like the palette for them. So, but I don't know if I would put "Industry Baby" here. I don't know. And then "Need to Know." I don't know. Like, who made this? Like,
you don't need to know.
no, I don't. Like, I don't listen to Doja Cat, really. I mean, she's very mainstream, so it's like inevitable to hear her music.
Didn't they have a Tyler song in there somewhere?
Yeah, that is very melodic rap. Like
That should
It
win.
is.
That should
I
win.
love that song, by the
Yeah,
way.
really good song. Young Boy was singing on there. Like,
Man, that was one of the. I mean, because I'm not a faithful Young Boy listener, but that was like one of the ones. I'm like, hey, he actually killed this.
Yeah, I was stepping this bag because that was good. I liked everybody on there. Tyler the Creator and Ty Dolla Sign.
Yeah, it was a well put together song for sure.
Yeah, and then Hurricane, I feel like fits here well too.
Is Nicki Minaj a melodic rapper? I feel like she does it sometime. I wouldn't put her like completely in that category, but I feel like she does it.
I think we should fight back and get rid of the melodic rap category. Like, because it's making us ask these weird questions. Like, it's not even how we listen to music. Like, do you listen to music and say, like, I'm about to listen to melodic rap? Or do you and if somebody does it in one song and then they switch, it's not a category. Like, when you think of a category,
is so it's been, people have like coined it recently. I don't know if people used it previously to, I don't know, like 2015. I don't know. That's when I really first started hearing it a lot. And I'm like, all music has some element of a melody.
Yeah.
The term melodic rap, or like, and that's a real thing. Like, will classify themselves as like melodic rappers. And I'm like, I mean, I guess it's kind of like the whole SoundCloud rapper thing. Like, it kind of arose time, but I don't know. All music has an element of melody, so like, I don't know where.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, it's more singing and sing rap going on these days, but yeah, I don't know how to. I think they need to, remove that and sit on that a couple more years to figure out if melodic rap actually progresses.
Yeah, it's
to consider it a real category.
Because here's the thing, you could be in both. Like, Drake is melodic rap. He's always going to be in the rap category, though. Like, you're not going to take him out the rap category. If you're in both, like, why could you? I guess I need to clearly know that you're in one lane and not the other for it to be its own category.
So you said Travis Scott, you consider him melodic rap?
I don't think he raps a lot. I think he does a lot of.
I would consider them. I feel like that's a good kind of like grant, like a level for melodic rap. Like, Travis Scott is, I would qualify that as like kind of like the mascot for that. Like, he kind of wears that well. That's kind of like all he does. That's like a very clear lane. Like, Travis Scott in a category like this would make a lot of sense. Like, really any song by him you could put in this category.
Yeah. Travis Scott not gonna be at the lunchroom table and you give a beat and he be like, all right, I got this.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, we not looking at Travis Scott for like no bars. Like, it is. His songs is basically, I guess that's a way to define it. Like I feel like if you're gonna be in the category of a melodic rapper, like your songs have to be based off more melody than anything. It's not based off of like bars or any of that. It's strictly melody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So with
that's
that
the
being
high
said,
point.
pride is the devil don't fit here to me. Like that's
No, pride is the devil just does not, no, not at all. Like there's nothing, I mean, besides a little bit of J. Cole singing, like it just does not go. Like, cause that song is mostly him rapping. Like that doesn't, I don't know. That doesn't go.
I think the only two songs I would say that would go here would be "What's Your Name" and then "Hurricane." I feel like the other three, like "Industry Baby," "Need to Know." I mean, I don't know. "Need to Know" could fit.
Need to Know is an R&B song.
That's why I'm considering.
Yeah. But I'm just like at the same time, even like with Hurricane, right? That's the song with The Weeknd, correct?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's featuring like The Weeknd. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if I could put that in there. Like
Right, because he's not a melodic. Who did melodic rapping? Did The
yeah,
Weeknd do melodic rapping?
exactly. That's
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like I don't know if I can classify that as melodic rap because I mean Kanye was clearly rapping
yeah.
on there, and then
Like,
you got The Weeknd doing what The Weeknd does. So
yeah.
I don't know. Like it's a weird category
I mean,
for
looking at who the candidates are though, and we'll get back to it. Like, I think it's got to be "What's Your Name." Like,
yeah.
young boy melodic rap. Like he did some stuff outside his frame. It was dope. They wrote the whole song like that. Like, yeah, I would say that's
man. And we like I've been saying this past week or two or however long it's been, we need to give Tyler his more credit, man. More credit. I think a lot of people don't know that he's like producing
Yeah.
these songs too. And just I feel like people get distracted by whatever they might consider his weirdness or whatever his sexual preference is. I don't know. But outside of all of that, when all of that clears, like Tyler is very, very, very talented and very, very, very musical.
Yeah.
So no, I think Tyler definitely deserves that award. Man, and that song is crazy. So anybody who have not listened to that song, like
"What's Your Name."
yeah, even if you don't listen to Young Boy, Tyler made very good use of
Yeah.
a Young Boy feature
And
on their song. Like, cause even when I first seen it, I was like, I don't know, probably gonna be skipping this one. But when I played it, I'm like, no, that's actually one of my favorite songs on
yeah.
the whole album.
You know, he did his thing, top to bottom on that.
That album got nominated for best rap album.
So here's the thing. I think Tyler, I want to disagree with Bruce Wayne's comment about, and a little bit with UB Quarter, but not really. I think what y'all saying is like our audience, the core people, like when we talk about rap, Tyler needs to come up. And I agree with that. But Tyler is definitely the industry's, oh, we need a rapper. Like,
Yeah.
I'm cool. Like, let's
Like,
put him in front. Let's put him on the stage. Like, he's the like risky. Like, he'll say something crazy. Let's give him his own show. Let's give him his golf line. Like, Tyler is the person they go to like do, oh, let's give him a fashion show and all stuff. Like, he's the one that mainstream America feels comfortable with trying to make them look cool and look like they know rap and stuff, whatever.
Man,
so
but see, I don't feel like that. I feel like they don't give him that. Like
mainstream.
I feel like they don't.
It's like his third nomination, ain't it? It's like his third Grammy nomination.
Yeah, fine. I mean, finally, after the first one that he won, now they like, no, we can't. That was when he won the one year. I think that was the first year they started getting it right. But
bro, he was nominated in 2018 for Flower Boy. He won
Bruce
in 2020.
Said he doesn't get credit in our culture, and
Yeah.
maybe that's what I mean.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe okay.
I with white kids, and like they love Tyler the Creator.
Exactly.
He's very
Exactly. So maybe that's what I mean. In our culture, I feel like we don't, you know what I'm saying, embrace him enough. And that's the reason why he said he made this last album, because it's mostly a rap album. Outside of What's Your Name, it's him rapping. And then with DJ Drama hosting, he was like, nah, because people got mad because he won a Grammy for like best rap album. And they were saying that he wasn't rapping. So then he turned around and gave like this album that's mostly rap to show that, like, hey, I do this too. In which he does. Like Tyler can really spit. Like
yeah,
for real.
spit.
I mean, I think part of the challenge with Tyler though is that he was like he came in and just was really off center. Like he was
Yeah.
doing some wild stuff. He was saying some wild stuff. He had a group of people around him. Also, he really works on his craft and likes music. He wasn't that great of a rapper when he came out. Like he made some good songs, but the people around him was a lot better. Like Earl Sweatshirt was a better rapper. Damo was a better rapper. Like he had like a bunch of people that could rap, and he was just around. Now he is by far the all-around best artist in that whole camp. Like he was like, I'm going to, like you said, produce. I'm going to create sounds and songs and visuals and like, yeah, he's by far the best artist out of that camp. But at the beginning, it didn't seem that way. It was kind of like
aside from Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean isn't even an artist. Like what?
Yeah.
Frank Ocean don't do nothing.
Man, I hate
Andre 3000 camp. He went Andre 3000.
Yeah, I hate that. It's like those artists that are just like too good for their own good. Like put some music out.
Yeah, and I've also is awful in concert.
Really?
Yes, I've heard that Frank Ocean is awful in concert. Like he can sing and stuff like that, but he doesn't have any energy and he's not super interactive.
I can see that. That. Summer Walker vibes.
Yeah, he don't love it.
Okay.
He don't love it. Sit him on the stool.
That's what he's good for, a stool. But people like that, like, I mean, and he can sing. Like Frank Ocean can really sing, and that's like a lot of what he does at his concert. I mean, I've never been to a concert. It's just word of mouth and like videos and stuff. But yeah.
So quickly, I'm gonna go through all of the R&B categories, what they are.
Okay. So
we can know
just the R&B ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. We ain't gonna be able to keep all this in our head.
Okay.
So with the so by the time they get here, we ain't gonna make no decisions and stuff then. But for best R&B performance, so B Cordy, give me sure on this. What's the difference between a performance and a song? Like,
yeah, after we get through the let's see who's nominated for each.
All right. So best R&B performance: Lost You, Snow Allegra, Peaches, Justin Bieber with Daniel Caesar and Give.
Hey, that was my shit.
Hey,
I love that song.
There probably won't be a song in the next 5 years with 3 better male vocalists on it, though. Like,
yeah,
Giveon, Daniel Caesar, and Justin Bieber. And Justin is clearly third, but he ain't terrible. Like, yeah. Damage by her. Leave the Door Open.
What the hell?
And pick up your feelings.
His name is killing me.
Baltimore J not even here. What up? Z joining us. We ain't even.
What up?
We went through the history of how terrible the Grammys has been with rap music and the fact that Black people don't love the creator enough, but the mainstream media loves him. That's all.
Hold on. Say that again. Obviously, I missed a whole bunch of fun. Say that.
B Cordy, you can say your initial take with Tyler.
Yeah,
wait.
He's too creative. Like he's too creative. Like he's taking hip hop to a new place, and we're not ready to be 100% there yet. I'm coming in with straight opinions. Like Tyler Creator is good, but like he's a different style of hip hop than we experience us older 80s, 90s, 2000 to 2010. Like it's a different hip hop, and I'm not saying it's wrong, but it deserves its own something.
No, I got you. It's similar to I feel like those people are necessary to push things forward, right? So Jay-Z made this comparison. He was talking about Kanye once, and this was around the time Kanye dropped, I think it was like Yeezus or something. And he was just saying like that Kanye is just one of those people that's just gonna like go to the extreme, right? Of like creativity, right? Now it's not all the way right, and we might not be ready to be where his mind is at, yet. But it does help, what I'm saying, push, what I'm saying, things forward. So I feel like Tyler definitely falls in that category of like he's just overly like creative. But it does
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, it's necessary, and I feel like in challenging like creativity and pushing things forward, because a lot of times, I mean, as we know, a lot of these rappers, a lot of it just sound like the exact same thing over and over and over and over.
But you know how people can like suggest to society that they're cool. Like I'm just me. People just got to accept me for who I am.
Yeah.
And they want the accolades to align with what has always been. Like Tyler can't expect to be embraced or celebrated like Jay-Z, knowing that he's being something very different. And so I think that's the issue. Is like people want to be celebrated for their uniqueness, but they want to be celebrated the way other people are celebrated. It's like, no, fucker, you not him. You're you, and that's cool.
But
you right though, and you know how you know he wants that? Because of this last album. Because he's like, I'm gonna do a Gangsta Grills album.
So y'all better than y'all. No, be you and be comfortable with that.
he knows that most of his fans are not black. He knows that most of his fans are not people that listen to, like, I don't want to say regular rap music, but like regular rap music. Like I said, like I went to school with white kids, all white kids. They love Tyler the Creator.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
white people love Tyler the Creator. If you didn't know, but and kind of like Brian said, like he's one of those people that when the industry needs a rapper, like when they need a rapper just to show face, Tyler the Creator is one of those people that they'll call on because he's kind of palatable, like in a way that is, he's palatable in a way like for rap, as far as like it's not like drill music or like gangster rap, which that sometimes it can.
I'll be honest, Liv. I agree with you. If I agree with you completely, which is a whole thing. Like I didn't want to agree. I came to disagree today, but I agree with you completely. But like, who's having that conversation with people? Like, how do you want to be loved? Like, what's your love language, bro? Like, to trying to be something like, because what we know is that he came to this because of his love for what he saw other people do. Yeah. And he came and he brought his full self to it and is pivoting to something different. But he's also still looking at the way that they're loved and like yearning for it, which is why he put out this trash. I don't know if we described it as trash. Have we? He put out this trash album, or I would say this average album, if he's trying to be them, but he's a genius in his lane. I want you to be a genius in your lane. Like, don't be average in my lane.
So what you're saying is the same stuff people were saying to Kanye at the beginning, though, basically. What he wanted to do and all this stuff.
I disagree. I think the college dropout was not average in anybody's lane. So hold on. I'm saying a lot about what I think. I'm making up for lost time here. I think Kanye approached the industry with I'm gonna master it first before I innovate. Tyler came in straight innovating, right? He's a creator. He's creative. So I think Kanye came in and actually was like, I'm gonna dub these samples, but lyrically, I'm gonna want you to compete. I want to compete with the Nas and Jay-Z's of the world lyrically.
But I think what Kanye was doing at the time was a lot different than what everybody else was doing. Like he just came in and spoke to a different, demographic of people that's not like, street, but like you might be familiar with street, you might got street friends, but you not, you not street, and it created a lane for those particular people to feel comfortable. So I don't feel like Kanye was doing, or he came in pretending to be like everybody else. I think he really should. I mean, Jesus walks, for Christ's sake. I mean, there was no Jesus rap songs like from a regular.
Jesus was brown too, which is pretty solid if you remember that video. So Kanye definitely came. I respect it. I don't know how I jumped into a Tyler the Creator conversation though, because the stories I had before this was not here. But
we was there.
Man, come on now. I'm not putting Tyler the Creator with Flow Rider.
Hey, first of all, what we not gonna do is disrespect the fact that Flow Rider's range is crazy.
Oh my god!
What? Yes, we are.
The diversity.
Range of what?
Flow Rider.
So we were talking about people earlier, Liv, who had broad perspectives that they were engaged with, provided the school she went to, and the audience that you meet. There are people that will invite Flow Rider to be a presenter that will not invite others. And I think that's the point that Glittery Bubbles. I'm agreeing with Glittery Bubbles. I need a drink.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree that they're like mainstream people who don't like rap music like Flow Rider. And he got nominated.
Tyler the Creator and say Yo Gotti. Flow Rider and the baby, she didn't make a bad comparison here. Like corporate versus hood, like it is what it is.
I think the challenge is people think when you say that, then that you think that Flow Rider's music is as good as Tyler the Creator, which that's not what anybody says.
That's not what she's trying to say. I think she was just drawing a comparison. Two very different approaches to.
Man, I don't know what corporate party would have Tyler the Creator, to be honest. I think Tyler the Creator is too risky for a corporate party.
He got his own TV show. Like they like that. That's the cool, like, oh, you never know what he's gonna do. He's zany. It's like,
he's definitely wokish. Like he can be in the space and people will be like, Black is cool. I told you we had Tyler the Creator here. Like,
because look, Post Malone don't rap no more. Macklemore don't rap. So who is it? Who's the go-to?
You know who they not inviting?
Tyler the Creator.
It definitely ain't. What's this boy name that just caused all of this ruckus? NBA YoungBoy. That's what we. No, I'm hoping I missed the Will Smith conversation.
You did.
Okay. I'm like NBA YoungBoy. He's not getting invited.
No.
Not unless he's singing. Unless he's doing his song with Tyler. Unless Tyler brings him somewhere.
And if Tyler bring him, Tyler might not get that invite next year. Just saying. And not that he's not good. He's just different. He's riskier.
Who you got? So we're gonna transition off of this, but who you got then? If it's not Tyler, if Tyler isn't the safe black rapper, who is? Who's the safe
Tyler is far from safe.
Who's the one? Your corporate party.
Who's the 2022 Flow Rider?
Yeah.
Lil Nas X.
Whoa.
Lil Nas X wants to be so provocative with his sexuality, though. Like wants you. It's not even that provocative, but he wants you to be like, "Look, it's crazy. I'm gay."
And his music isn't like that.
It's like, bro, it's normal, and it's okay.
It's like no one's
like, we accept you, my friend. Do what you do.
Yeah, it's like he does things to like he intentionally wants to make somebody uncomfortable to say something, then just to make it a whole big thing. But yeah, it's like, okay, dude, we accept it. Like, it's cool. Like, you don't gotta go out your way to try to make somebody uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So it's Tyler. It's Tyler, man.
It is not Tyler, man. I don't know who the corporate.
I'm sorry that I'm on the drop.
Actually, the corporate parties will still call Nelly or Ja Rule or somebody.
Let's to be honest, they not. They calling Ludacris, but I knew he would come up here at some point.
Hey, yes, very much so. Ludacris
moving on.
Ludacris does cost a little more. Hey, we got proof here that they will call Nelly.
Hey,
I think Genesee County.
Exactly. I was about to say, ain't Nelly performing somewhere, the Genesee County Fair or something?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't they try to get Didn't they try to get Nelly with your some years ago with Kettering? Wasn't Nelly one?
Nelly was in the running.
Yeah,
Nelly was in there.
Guess what they couldn't do? Or Ludacris.
did
They
they
should have got Tyler the Creator, but
Clearly, he wasn't even creating yet. Well, he was.
But yeah, no, Tyler is not safe at all.
I know why you're saying that.
Point, but I think Tyler the Creator would have a lane on college campuses that some others would not.
Oh, for sure.
And that's instead of saying corporate party, think about that. Think about the student fund that can afford to bring a person to campus. He's on that list.
Yeah, like when I think of like corporate party, I'm thinking like damn near majority 40 and up.
Like
they're not gonna want to see
yeah, okay, got it.
I said,
noted.
Okay, we got a corporate executive on the line, real quick. You got to get talent. Yeah.
And I'm 40 and up, so
exactly.
Hold on, please.
We already his pick, Ludacris. That's clear.
Somebody. No. That's a solid question. The Tyler the Creator thing, all of that off the board. Ask this question because I haven't thought about this before.
Who you gonna? I mean, the answer is probably not rap, so that's the challenge. But if you were gonna bring a rap performer to a work function for your team, for your whole organization, and maybe
that's very diverse.
Who's in the category? Who's in the running? Who are you considering?
Is money a problem?
No, whoever.
Oh, I'm bringing Jay-Z. Money is bringing Jay because one, his ability to talk about in my space philanthropy, giving back, commitment, transitioning from where he was to a new life, what it has meant to kind of change his life over time. Like, I'm bringing Jay-Z.
Okay, so all right, so let's rephrase the question.
Let's
take it back.
Because it's like, no, that's Jordan.
So this is like corporate, like I don't know, Christmas party. Let's say this is a corporate like Christmas party.
You need entertainment. This isn't.
Like Jay-Z is like out of budget.
I need somebody to play their greatest hits, so y'all can already know where I'm leaning, right? If it's a corporate Christmas party entertainment, because most of these rappers we're not gonna know the music, so I need somebody to play their greatest hits. Those greatest hits can be a little risky because people expect that, but they can't be too risky that people don't come back to the party next year. Yep. Unfortunately, I have to say and bring his name up again. No. It's easily Ludacris, man.
Mariah.
I knew
she gonna rap. Well, I guess she does rap. If y'all heard her sing on that Christmas special, she ain't coming to no Christmas parties.
No, you blew it.
New Year's Eve, bro.
Zeke, you blew it. Here's the answer that everybody gonna get excited about. Snoop. People love Snoop. They don't even people love Snoop for whatever reason.
It's something about. I mean, everybody knows that Ludacris smokes weed, right? But it's something about the way, like, Snoop wears weed, like Lil Nas X wears his sexuality, right? It's like it's a little overbearing, even though it's okay. It's like Snoop is legal. You don't got to talk about it no more. You and Martha do it. We get it. Like, so
do it.
What'd you say?
No, I was just quoting you. I think that Snoop. I don't know. I feel like that would be like part of the appeal. Like, it's because it's so out there. It's like that's kind of who he is, and I feel like that's kind of one of the reasons why people like him. Like,
I think Snoop is a solid answer. I just didn't want to agree with Brian.
I think Ludacris is a good choice for that. I feel like Nelly is a good choice.
Nelly's an obvious choice.
Yeah,
he's obviously in that lane. He's got enough songs to rock out for a full hour set, and people keep going the whole time.
Yeah, some corporate parties would be Montel Jordan repeating "This Is How We Do It" about 10 times.
And who's today's industry go-to rapper in that lane?
Who's the most pop? I mean, they'd have to have a song. First off, they need at least 2 songs that when they play it, my mama, figuratively and literally in some examples, would be like, I know this song. Oh, I heard this before.
And honestly, it's probably risky. It's probably Wayne or Drake.
Oh, Drake. Yeah, Drake is
Drake.
Yeah, enough songs that are mainstream that people can rock to it. People go shoot. They go You know what I mean? Nice for what? I mean, you throw out the songs. He got enough of those that are mainstream that if you know it or not, you can.
He can do One Chance, Hotline Bling, God
Do,
Plan.
do,
Yeah.
do, do, do. Yeah, you got it.
Rihanna stuff. Yeah.
Let's talk about these Grammys before my kids come home.
All right. So what was going on? You hopped on was best R&B. So I'm about to go through the R&B categories. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 of them, but I don't think we're gonna do all 5. We'll figure it out which 4 we're gonna do.
I'm not getting my comment energy that we usually get either, man. Share this with your friends so that we can talk a little bit. I want to know what y'all thinking. Glittery Bubbles, you got some friends that are more logic driven than you are. Get them on the line.
I think
if she bring up Mariah one more time, she canceled.
The pub machine tried something different this week, and I think because I did all my stuff in the group, then it limited. Even though it tagged people outside of it, it limited it. So
Got it.
It is what it is.
The Facebook algorithms.
But as we get our reps up, we're gonna have so much content once people find us, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing!" So it is. Side note, we got to get a playlist up too on the I'll work with you, B. So that
we need to work on a playlist since we can't play as much music without getting kicked off. I think a playlist would be appropriate.
Bingo. All right. Best R&B performance. I was going through it. Lost You by Snow Allegra. Peaches, Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon. Damage, Her. Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic. And Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan.
So let me tell you my problem. This is my problem. I think they got the right people. And it isn't that this is your suck, but it's an easy answer. And that's what I struggle about. Like, maybe we should talk about why the answer's so easy.
Door open?
Well, man, that shit's wide open, bro. Like, he performed the song, and then they made it into a dramatic kind of presentation of the song. Like, it wins. Like, it's almost like the category was made for Leave the Door Open.
Yeah, I love Leave the Door Open. I also love Peaches a lot.
Bro,
it doesn't beat Leave the Door Open, but I love it a lot.
It's just different, bro.
So
no, I get it.
What's the difference? This is that was kind of like, now that I'm looking, because like Damage to any of these, and Pick Up Your Feelings and Leave the Door Open.
Yeah, they're all in best song. I don't know the difference between performance and song.
Oh, I do know. So I don't know the difference, but I know what I thought it was.
I had an idea. I would think that like best R&B performance is like how the song is. It put together. Oh no, said the song is for the writer.
A songwriter award. A song is eligible. It was released. So who do you like?
I think if that's the case, we don't have a problem for me, right? Because I know I'm adding a song to the list, and I don't want to do that, right?
We can.
Let's stick with what we got. If we stick with what we got, I think we got a problem, because I think the best performance, which is about the artist, right, and then best song is about the writer.
Yeah.
I think the performance.
Smoking Out the Window was the song.
Smoking Out the Window was the song, and I love that song. Like, that's my favorite song on the album, by the way.
Yeah, I no argument here.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, performance in what they gave us, I still like. Man, Jasmine Sullivan is a beast, bro, and I love that album. I don't even listen to women's albums like that, and Jasmine Sullivan is just, that album from beginning to end is solid. When they came out with the part 2, the Hostel part 2 or whatever, like the added 5 or 6 songs, they was fire too.
Yeah.
The narrative throughout, everything.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was fire.
Liv, you were saying something. You out there.
We got to get your mic to where you can just talk over me, Liv.
For me?
Yeah. You like, your vocal always get like put under, and then they're gonna say we doing it.
Here goes who we been waiting on.
Trouble. Oh, with the co-star.
The champ is here. Say.
But one thing though, with R&B performance, so now that we understand R&B is like the artist, performance is the artist, songwriter is the song. I think Heartbreak Anniversary should be in Best R&B Performance then. As
What
much
is
as Peaches,
Heartbreak Anniversary? What is that?
that's it. Oh, Giveon.
Giveon.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But it's not the whole album. You know, I'll be honest. I think these songs that they have chosen are still good songs. I'm sitting here thinking about the chills that I get when Jasmine Sullivan delivers.
But she's up for album also. So look, I'll tell you the album. So let me tell you everything.
Song and she's up for song, performance, and album.
And I'm thinking she might get the trifecta. And I'm just pushing. I'm not gassing it, but think about the sellout. Like her tour is also proving how dope this album is. Like people are going to see her for her old stuff, but they also going knowing all of the words to this album that just came out.
Hold on. Why is your name? Hold on. Why is your name? I disagree with Baltimore J.
Why are you bringing up old stuff, man? That was 17 minutes ago.
No, I'm gonna tell you this now. Silk Sonic is not losing twice to the same person. They're not.
Silk Sonic cheated on the album thing. First of all, Brian, let's be clear. It's like 8 songs.
I don't think they're up for album. I don't think they're up for. They're not up for.
It should be because it's 8 songs. Bruno be doing that. 10 songs, 9 songs. Like, so that's one thing. So he only puts out the best of the best of the best. I understand his strategy, but for Jasmine, who puts 14 songs to 18 songs in an album and they all fire, a whole lot. Leave the Door Open is a great song. It's like song of the year, maybe song of the last 3 years. But I don't know where it fits. If it's a performance, is it about the writing? I think it's probably about performance.
It's performance. It's not the writing. Yeah,
you're right.
I'm gonna need the backstory to Baltimore J.
Her name's Jordan.
Jordan lives in Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's it.
It's deep, glittery bubbles. What we need is the backstory to your name. What is this? What is a glittery bubble?
We do need the backstory to that.
I don't even want.
That's for another episode. If you dive into glittery bubbles.
So the songwriters, which is some overlap. The best song is "Damage" for her. "Good Days" by SZA, really good song. "Heartbreak Anniversary" by Giveon. "Leave the Door Open" Silk Sonic. "Pick Up Your Feelings" Jasmine Sullivan. This might be the most competitive.
I think it's like 4 good songs and 2 great songs. And I think that's the
we're going with "Leave the Door Open."
Bro,
yeah, it's "Leave the Door Open" Pick Up Your Feelings.
Missed you.
"Good Days" is an amazing song.
You went to amazing. That's like an A+. I don't know if I'm with you, brother. Like you just like jumped. You went from everybody else was here and you was just like, pow.
Yeah, "Good Days" is an
I don't know if
song.
I go with amazing, but
I like it more than "Damage," and "Heartbreak Anniversary" is a song that we'll remember a lot.
You're all about ranking stuff. I'm just saying this is the category of good or great. But to go from good to great is a big deal. And I think "Leave the Door Open" is a great song. I actually just really like Jasmine Sullivan. So "Leave the Door Open" is probably the song in this category. Like it probably is.
For this songwriter, this is the songwriter category.
This is the writer?
Yeah.
Hey, pick up your feelings.
Yeah, it can't. I don't think "Leave Your Door Open" wins for it. It's probably like I'm telling. "Good Days" is and "Heartbreak Anniversary." When you think about like songwriter, yeah, I think anyone can win. I think this might be the toughest one, honestly.
So if it's for songwriter,
it's writing. Oh, it's definitely whoever wrote Jasmine's song. I just played it in my head. It's a wrap.
yeah, and I'm thinking about I'm thinking about the lyrics, and I'm like, they're not really giving. Like the song gives definitely. But like the lyrics are kind of, if a different person performed them, it might not have been as good. Or if it was on a different,
like SZA.
Yeah. So I feel like there's other people on that list that have a leg up.
"Heartbreak Anniversary." I mean, "Leave the Door Open" lyrics aren't amazing. I think it wins for best performance. I think "Leave the Door Open" wins for best performance. It should.
I got Jasmine for songwriting. Whoever wrote the song, because I don't know that she wrote it.
She did.
She did? I got Jasmine for songwriter, and I got her for album right now.
I mean, it's a lot. They list all the writers.
"Leave the Door Open" can get it for performance because it's all about, the delivery, and Bruno just does his thing. Like, that's what he does, though.
Yeah, I'm going "Leave the Door Open" all the way.
I think I'm going to "Pick Up Your Feelings" for as far as like the songwriting.
Which one are we doing right now? Performance?
Yeah, which one?
Let Which one you want to do first? And I'll read those on.
You choose one, and I'm ready. I came locked and loaded.
Performance: Snow Allegra, Lost You. I don't even know that song, surprisingly. Peaches, Damage, Leave the Door Open, Pick Up Your Feelings.
I'll go Leave the Door Open first.
I'm gonna go leave the door open.
Yeah, me too. I think
Leave the door open. Yes.
Jordan, what you got?
Snow Allegra.
Is that song dope? Is it?
It's super dope. The whole album.
Snow Allegra had a nice album. She's in this category for a reason.
Y'all called her what did y'all a better Alicia Keys?
Yes.
She is. She is. She is.
She gives Sade vibes.
She just had a concert in Detroit last week.
Sade vibes too.
A week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, I heard good things.
Yeah, I can't call her a better Alicia Keys though. I don't know.
Vocally, maybe in songwriting there's a distinction, but
yeah, maybe she need to step in, steal somebody man or something, and y'all will respect her. I don't know.
But all right, so we pretty concluded on that one.
Like Alicia Keys?
What?
Is that why people don't like Alicia Keys?
Because
Why you don't like Alicia Keys?
Because she's kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
No, people don't like Alicia Keys because she messed with Swiss.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't like her because she had a whole thing about girls that wear makeup and wigs and being natural. And she came to some award show all natural and then got on her high horse. So that's why I wasn't really feeling her. I always had bad vibes. Now I'm glad to know it wasn't misplaced.
It wasn't misplaced because other people feel that way. All right. Best song. Damage by her. This is songwriter. Damage by her. Good Days by SZA. Heartbreak Anniversary by Giveon. Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic. Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan. I'm about to make a case for Giveon. Heartbreak Anniversary. Because I know we need to pick it. My man started this song off and said, balloons are deflated. Guess they look lifeless like me. We miss you on your side of the bed. Still got your things here, and they stare at me like souvenirs. Don't want to let you out of my head. Your things stare at me like souvenirs? Like, come on, fam.
I mean, it sounds weird when you just read it.
It does. It's giving me Trey Songz writer vibes, but go ahead.
All right, give me some Jasmine Sullivan lyrics then.
I gotta read them?
How else we gonna know the words? I don't know this. You can sing it if you want. Go ahead. You can sing it.
Let's be honest. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I thought about doing it, and I'm like, I would be rapping them because that's how I know them how she sings them. So for you to say that I've been acting different, yeah, funny how I'm finally flipped the script on you. Because you know what? I can't without trying to sing it, bro. I think I need Liv to do this.
All right.
I don't even know if it's dope though.
What are you talking about?
The story that she tells, she is like, watch this, watch out. She's like a melodic rapper, bro.
Melodic rap.
She should be in the melodic rap category.
All right, I had to get us going on Facebook. For some reason, it took us off.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. But
yeah, her flow is so solid in the word. Like she's using language that is consistent with what hip hop is. She's like an amazing. She's like Jennifer Hudson meets Mary J. Blige, bro. Like Jasmine Sullivan is tough.
Wait, what? Jennifer Hudson meets Mary J. Blige. I get it. So you said she got the ghetto-ness of Mary J. Blige, but the voice of Jennifer.
She's got hip hop in her heart, but she can blow like Jennifer or like.
No, I get you. I feel
like Jasmine Sullivan is the total package, and right now we're appreciating it the way it should be appreciated. So I think Bruce Wayne said earlier that we weren't appreciating Tyler the Creator the way we should. I think it's the same for Jennifer. I mean, I think it's the same for Jasmine. Jasmine can sing. Like, if she's one hip hop singer that I would also bring to a Baptist church and let her get the mic, and I don't think she would drop the ball.
Oh, no, she's definitely not dropping the ball.
That's the point. But she also can bring hip hop lyrics to a song and sing them. Like, her songs are hip hop.
I get it. No, and her album is very phenomenal. Even the deluxe or whatever it was, the songs that
Deluxe.
are added were good. So
I'm out here looking like I'm way more in the Jasmine Sullivan camp than I am in the Beehive. Just put that out there. Y'all can hate me, kick me. I think Jasmine Sullivan is a treasure, bro.
Wow, we agree. Look at that.
Dang, change my name.
I think she's fine. I don't think she should win best song or songwriter on this one. Nah, I think I like Giveon and SZA's lyrics, like of how they wrote the song.
The only reason why I disagree with you is because you don't know the lyrics of the song. So I don't know if I can agree with you not thinking that she has better lyrics if you don't know them. You wanted me to read them a minute ago.
I know the song. I mean,
And they're not.
You was about to. I saw you leaning.
I'm not doing it.
Like, she said, here's a quick snapshot of the lyrics from the Jasmine Sullivan song. New phone. Who this? Contact? Don't exist. Need a ride? Call that? Gas way too expensive. No more benefits. Pop-up visits. Hands tied. No grip. Ain't got no. Like the lyrics are not. It's the performance. Like it's the performance. If somebody else did that, it would be bad.
Bro, she rapped like Big Sean, circa 2008.
First of all, I feel like the way Liv just went through there and picked the worst lyrics of the whole album. Jesus Christ! That is the second line. New phone. Who is this? Brand new. Like the whip. Rack it up. No assist. Main bitch. I ain't average. Like dog.
Is this
it's a rap?
Like what is this?
If we were to look at like a Lil Wayne lyric that we said, man, dude, flow is crazy, it would be like this.
He should win R&B Song of the Year.
Yeah, not songwriter.
No, this is not R&B songwriter. Not a chance. No. Look, I'm gonna give you some scissors.
No, she did read them very sarcastically.
Bro, it's like I can't win here.
I'm gonna give you these scissor bars. Then think about how she set this up. She said, "Good day in my mind. Safe to step out. Get some air now. Let your edge out. Too soon. I spoke. You be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now. Got me bummed out. You so. I've been on my empty mind shit." That was like doing something. Like she was telling a story. She started in a place. She said, like that's songwriting. Yeah.
No, it ain't.
No.
That's like songwriting when you want somebody to write at a 12th grade level when everybody in community reading at a 6th grade. Like, let's go back to New Phone. Who is this? That's for everybody. Like, this for the culture. Y'all out here trying to be on some college shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, that was
this is not highbrow music. This is not the art gallery crowd.
Yeah, that was not impressive. So what are we doing to vote for these?
It's 5 of us. We got a clear shot here. We gonna see what happens. The baby is voting with me, and definitely blurring the baby out. Bring her into focus.
Songwriter, we got Damage, Good Days, Heartbreak Anniversary, Leave the Door Open, Pick Up Your Feelings.
Hey, listen. I'm not only voting for Pick Up Your Feelings, but I'm also betting. Not on live. But I might potentially bet one of y'all that is actually what happens on the Grammys. Jasmine.
I bet you she won't win.
Yeah, I'm about to say we should actually compare these to how the real results.
We will. Yeah, we can do that.
I think. Well, after reading that second stanza, right? That second stanza is a little Liv. Your sarcasm has rubbed off. The second stanza is a little, yeah. Now I gotta have her win something, so I'm going back.
Go to album. Just go to album.
Her album is definitely better than her. But I think this is what's gonna happen mainstream. Bruno's gonna win it.
He's not up for album.
They're not up for album?
No. But so yeah, song. You went for Pick Up Your Feelings. I'm going
still for Pick Up Your Feelings, even though I might lose. You know, I'm just doing this for
SZA Good Days.
I'm going to leave the door open. Still.
Watch you be the one to win when we compare this to the real show.
It's like, because even the way like that song is written, it might not be like, sometimes the brilliance is in the simplicity. That's
Hey,
where the brilliance is.
back to the second stanza. Speak that into life. New phone. Who is
Yeah,
this?
so
Brand new, like the whip. Lock it up. No assists. Main bitch, I ain't average. Hennessy, take a sip. Got my jeans, I'm too thick. Bro, like, this is like Maya Angelou, bro. This is God. I'm back. Pick up your feelings. Final answer.
I'm going Heartbreak Anniversary. I'm looking at the lyrics. They're actually substantial.
That's my
I think
runner.
that you use substantial in a sentence means that you're looking for different kind of lyrics than me. Let me say that.
No, I'm looking at a song that the lyrics can stand on their own and they don't carry with the artist.
So what's the lyrics? I thought you was reading them.
Oh, Ryan read them, but I'll read them. He said they go. Well, I guess I'll read a different one.
Hey, your stuff is staring at me like souvenirs. Like, ooh.
He said,
The fact that your souvenirs are staring.
He said, building my hopes up, like presents unopened till this day. I still see the messages you read. I'm foolishly patient, can't get past the taste of your lips. Don't want to let you out my head. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you gotta stop kissing girls that still wear flavor lip gloss too. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff that's a problem with these lyrics to me.
Hey, Liv might have convinced me that you should read whatever Liv wants you to believe. If he reads it, you'll believe it. I'm like,
these really good. Yeah.
Jordan,
Pick up your final answer. We spread all over the place on this, actually.
All right, well.
Let's go to the next one.
What?
Jordan didn't go.
He know.
He's just gonna take my vote like that on live? Wow. I'm gonna actually go with Jasmine Sullivan. I'm gonna agree with Isaiah.
Look at y'all.
Oh man.
This wasn't staged, by the way.
Right. We only gonna do 3. We skipping the best progressive R&B album and the best traditional R&B performance because I don't know how you like the progressive and traditional.
Leave the door open in there for traditional R&B performance because they playing the drums and the keyboards on stage. Like,
no, you got Lucky Day, her, Leon Bridges, Robert Glasper.
hey, Robert Glasper is solid and Leon Bridges is a beast.
And so is Lucky Day.
Yeah, Lucky Day is solid too.
I like Lucky Day's on here twice.
But what makes it traditional? Like,
yeah, I don't.
Not traditional though.
I think what they're trying to do is kind of maybe what we were talking about earlier, where it's like we're watching the progression of hip hop or the evolution of hip hop. We're watching the evolution of rap, and they're trying to categorize it. Like, what are the buckets? And I think they're trying to figure out how you put labels on these new buckets that are emerging as it's evolving.
But
Welcome, Danielle.
But they didn't do traditional and progressive in the same space. So they did best best R&B performance, best traditional performance. Then they did best progressive album and best R&B album. So they never let you understand what they mean towards each other or what they mean towards it was like, all right.
Yeah, there should be like a Grammys tutorial first.
I'm like, bro, why would you?
It says for albums containing at least 51% playing time of newly recorded progressive vocal tracks derivative of R&B. I like English, please. I don't know what that means, so yeah. I couldn't give a solid opinion because I don't know
what that means.
Read that one more time for the slow people in the back, i.e. me.
For albums containing at least 51% playing time of newly recorded progressive vocal tracks derivative of R&B.
Yeah, I wish you live. I don't know. Whatever you say, fam. I think all of these 5 people that you put in this category, if I'm comparing what I believe their music sounds like, that's how I'm choosing.
So look, like who's progressive between
of no samples?
Oh
no. He made. Are you saying that
I don't know if that's true.
Nah.
Oh no, Liv is like, hey, I'm the one that read it twice, and he might be right.
That don't even make sense to me.
It might be 51% playing time of newly recorded progressive vocal tracks. Maybe that is no samples.
Hey, that sounds like the definition of no samples.
Listen to what the regular one is. The R&B one says for albums containing at least 51% playing time of new R&B recordings. It's the same words. They just put progressive after the 51%. Like it's the
Okay,
same
well
guy.
maybe that is it.
It's one side or the other. 50 or 51 would mean leaning one way or the other. I get it.
No. What you hearing the distinction? There's not one. They both say at least 51%. The 51% is about new music. So they both say an album that has at least 51% of new music, and then after the new, they say progressive vocal tracks derivative of R&B, or they say R&B recordings. That's the change in words. In one it says R&B recordings, and the other one it says progressive vocal tracks derivative of R&B. All the other words are the same.
So derivative is the operative word here. And we got to figure out what they mean by derivative.
Or we don't.
Danelle said it's
Right.
Or we can go to the ones we said we were going to do.
Right.
So here we go. Best R&B album.
What do you want me to make? Black and
We got
Black and
Jasmine Sullivan, Hotels.
Okay.
Back of My Mind, Her. Gold Digger's Sound, Leon Bridges. We Are, John Batiste. Temporary High in the Violet Sky, Snow Allegra. So let's talk about something other than Jasmine Sullivan first.
We don't have to talk about Jasmine Sullivan because she won. Let's talk about everybody else. Leon Bridges is solid and Her is solid, but Jasmine Sullivan's album.
I don't know who is the John person. I'm not hip.
I didn't even have them on my list.
No, let me see if they have any songs that maybe we wouldn't know from that album. I don't even know who that is.
Snow Allegra is solid though. Like I keep saying that over and over again.
Yeah, like do I need to make a Snow Allegra case?
Yeah,
I feel like you do because I think she's solid, but I don't compare. I don't think she competes with Jasmine for me.
Hold up, let me just. Oh wait, the album that they're talking about.
Who is they, Donnell? Who is they that love him?
I ain't never met They before either. They be on everything, bro.
We're on Best R&B album, right?
Yes.
You know what? He might be. Is he further back? So sometimes when people are watching, they're watching from further back, and then they might be commenting on something before. Because that sounds like a Tyler the Creator comment. Danielle, who you talking about? Tell us who you talking about.
No, it can't be that far back.
Samples.
Oh, he's caught up with us.
Grammy Awards people.
No,
he's talking about the John.
5 to 7. That means that they have a solid album. I'm not discrediting. I don't think the Grammys missed the mark on the people in the group. I just think once we look at the people in the group, it's like Her, Snow Allegra, and Jasmine Sullivan that we're talking about. Leon Bridges is solid, but it's an acquired kind of taste kind of deal. Like you gotta like listening and chilling to that with your lights dim and a candle lit. Like
yeah, Jasmine Sullivan takes this one by far.
We got 3 rap out. We got 3 rap categories to do also. So is there some real debate here? Is there some real energy to box it out?
Jordan wanted to make an argument
for make a Snow.
Okay, upon doing research, it's really not much of argument to make. Like the album that's up for nomination, I feel like doesn't compete with the other albums in the category.
Oh, the Snow Allegra album that's up.
That's like she has firework. Like Lost You is fire from that album, but like the whole album as a collective, I haven't like really. It's vibes. It's one of those albums you like listen to in the car late night. You feel me? Vibes. But like Hotels was better, and it goes up against Hotels. So
in the car, so that's good.
Wait, say I don't know. Wait, what you were saying? B quarter.
No, he said the John dude. He said that he's not R&B. So I'm like, why is he in an R&B category? But
he is R&B. John Batiste.
Yeah.
And he iTunes, Apple Music says that he's R&B/soul.
Okay. So I might throw a curveball just so we can look back at this and I got a chance of being right and say they're gonna give it to Back of My Mind, Her, because Her had a solid year and I don't think Damage is gonna win anything. So they're gonna try to give her something out here. So.
I like Her's album. I love Damage. But I don't think it can win over Jasmine Sullivan.
All right. Liv and Jordan, who y'all got winning for best R&B album.
I want to go Jasmine Sullivan just because I like that piece of work the best. But if I'm going like what the Grammys would say,
I'm going her.
You saying that's too blackety black for the Grammys?
Yeah, I don't.
A Girl Like Me is definitely on the line. Like it's solid, but it's definitely pushing it.
Like that's I don't think we're performing pick up your what's the name? Pick up your feelings. I don't think we're performing that at nobody's office, nothing. But
Who is this? No grip.
Hey, Girl Like Me is definitely not playing at the office function unless it's like the after part.
So, Liv, where you landing on that?
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for the underdog. I'm still going hotels.
Okay. All right, we got three for Jasmine and 3 for her. All right,
How do we have 3 and 3? It's only 5 of us.
That's that northern math.
2 for her. My bad. Thank you for correcting.
I thought northern was about math. I thought that was like y'all thing.
Don't do that. These schools don't exist no more. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was over there close to Kettering, and they can't add neither. It's cool.
Who can't
All right, so there are 4 rap categories. I said we only do 3, which means best melodic rap performance. I'm saying we're gonna skip this year because I don't think they really know what that means.
Best melodic rap performance.
Yep.
Like Jay-Z. I mean, like Drake.
Not really.
No.
No. Like Doja Cat and Lil Nas X.
This is like the crossover rap category.
No, because J. Cole and Lil Baby are also in it. It's a mess. We're not messing with it. It's a mess.
What J. Cole song is in it though?
Pride is the devil.
Well,
he sings the hook.
You gotta hold on me. He's singing that part.
I feel like it's a lot of songs that could qualify in that category.
Yeah,
that's what the rapper's doing now. Think of ever since where would I be without my baby? Ever since that, they've been singing on hooks, man.
That's what
I said Ja Rule was the starting point.
He said, but look, we're gonna skip that. What's your name was gonna win anyways. We're gonna skip that one.
Yeah.
All right. Best rap performance. This is for a rap performance, singles or tracks only. Oh,
rap performance is about the artist, and then song would be about the writer.
Correct.
Which would expose ghostwriters. Got it.
It lists. No, you just list your ghostwriters. All right. Best rap performance: Family Ties, Baby Keem, featuring Kendrick Lamar. Up, Cardi B. My Life. J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and Moray. That shit. Meg the Stallion. This is a terrible.
First of all,
I'm leaning
process of elimination. Let's get that Meg song out of here.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, what was the Meg option?
That stuff.
First of all, that might win.
I was about to say, actually, I think I go with Thought Stuff.
It might win. That song comes on. It's turning up.
Process of elimination. I think it only comes down to Cardi and Meg. Who put Baby Keem in here?
I don't know. He got in there based off of Kendrick. Like that was like Kendrick's only song in like the past fucking 5 years. So he got in there based off of Kendrick.
Is when you said Baby Keem, it was blah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't.
He's out of here. So it's down to Cardi, Meg, and J. Cole. My Life featuring 21 and Moray. That song is all right. Like honestly,
it wasn't Cole's. It wasn't the. Yeah. I like My Life. It ain't a song that's on constant rotation.
If it's between Cardi and Meg, I'm going to go Cardi.
I'm going Cardi too.
Tell me this Cardi song again. Remind me of the Cardi song.
Up. It's up and it's stuck.
Oh, if it's up, then it's up, then it's, and then the other was needs on there and everything. But that's that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on, is that the Body Yaddy Yaddy song?
No, that's
oh my god, I hate that song.
Yeah, you literally did sing the song and then asked about a completely different song.
Oh, So I would tell you, it is between Cardi and Meg, and it's probably up.
Yeah, I
Funny
gotta
thing
go.
is, now I'm trying to decide which song my kids like the most. Just to be clear,
And
there's a whole
you know, Lil Juke made it. Doom, doom. They're about the same to me. Like they're in the same category of music of song. I also would have never figured either of them would be in the running for best rap performance.
Ever.
You know what? The Grammys don't got good friends. That is a good point. Like your friends would have told you, "Hey, you got to listen to some more music."
Yeah.
Like somebody didn't.
And
But to that point, bro, let's park on this curve for just a second, though, right? What would we add?
okay.
Maybe it's just a bad year.
So it's not a bad year. Well, okay, it could be a bad year, but here's the albums. Put it this way: Donda is nominated. Tyler the Creator, call me if you look.
Pause. Not a song on Donda is competing with it's up. Not a song on Donda.
Jail.
Not competing with it's up.
Rap performance.
Ask DJ Handles which song he dropping in a set. It's not. It's up is playing. That shit is playing. Ain't a song from Donda playing.
What is playing?
I get it, but I'm going to play Donda before I play Up.
No, not the album.
Any set. Brian, did you play It's Up? No, you probably didn't today.
Yeah, you didn't play that.
Me?
Huh?
Oh no, I didn't play Up, but I do. Up is one of my go. Like Up, I bring it in a certain way or whatever. After that, when I play Up, I don't want to waste it. It's a song that you don't want to waste.
Why? Because it's a really good song, which is the reason why it's up for a song of the year.
It's a song I don't want to waste. I'm trying to think. Drake Knife Talk is also a song I don't want to waste though.
You know what? You make a good point, and you also make a good point that when you were listing the albums earlier, that album wasn't listed, was it?
No, it was not. Which is
Wow.
a travesty.
Which is interesting.
And how are these up for this year? Like, I guess so. Here's the difference too. Cardi and Meg will like just drop songs. Like they don't have albums. Cardi has the one album and still just dropping songs. The hit. I mean, I guess I don't see anything coming in the chat or whatever for like a couple of songs that we thought of. So I mean, look, we'll roll with this.
I will say this pushing P, and I know y'all go hate on me on for this, but like this pushing P from Future count, because I feel like it should be. I like that song a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not a Future guy, but I like that song a lot.
When I'm thinking of like the songs that I feel like should get nominated, they would never get nominated. Like songs that I feel like that actually circulated throughout the rap community, like songs like Real as It Gets by Lil Baby and stuff like that. Like
Rap Star by Polo G. No diss. Like I actually like that song.
Yeah, these are songs that like were like Back in Blood. Like these are songs that would never play at the Grammys, but definitely could have won best rap song of 21.
I will say this: what was that boy name you said earlier, Brian? Baby G.
No, Gunna.
No, the guy.
King.
Oh, Baby King.
Baby King. I would put here for controversy, just to be clear. I would put "What's Your Name" by Tyler the Creator in there over that song.
So, What's Your Name is in the melodic rap performance.
That makes sense. Okay, stop. Say less.
And it's gonna win. I would say. I think Pusha P should be up here from Gunna. I think that was from a performance wise. Like I think that is the one. Like
it hasn't even been out long enough yet. Like
when did it come out?
Yeah,
but if you up and you go do thought shit, I feel like City Girls Twerkulator should be in there. I mean, if that's what you go make this category about.
Oh yeah, Pusha P came out in 22.
I'm saying you go put up in there. And thought shit, why not Twerkulator? I mean, that's the same.
The category. If we're gonna have City Girls, Meg, and Cardi, like we might as well change the whole category.
I also will say "Late at Night" by Roddy Ricch is one of my favorite songs of 2021.
I do love that song.
It's one of my favorite songs.
That would have been a really good one in best rap performance. Compared
"Late at Night" is one of my favorite songs of 2021.
In the melodic category, actually.
Yeah. We don't need a melodic category because they don't know what to do with it. But yes, I agree.
They're not ready to put my guy 42 Doug in there yet, but Maybach is actually solid. You remember, Brian? You remember when I finally got put onto that song? Like we was at Everson, and somebody just kept coming up like play
play 42. We did that.
Yeah, play Maybach, and I played it, and I was like, all y'all know this, and I don't. Clearly, I need to go to and like 42 Doug GTA. Like I like a lot of his stuff.
And I mean, but surprising, a bunch of people like. I don't know. There were some good songs from out of Griselda's camp. Benny the Butcher, Conway had some good songs. Like good enough to get over here.
Those songs never gonna make it on here.
Freddie Gibbs got nominated for Album of the Year. Like people didn't listen.
Yeah, but still, I still feel like even Freddie, like what album was it? Alfredo,
because he had Alchemist.
Yeah, it was still like a little bit, a slight more commercial than Griselda. Just
last thing I'm gonna add, and this ain't for controversy. This is almost like for respect. I feel like I don't know the name of the song, so I'm gonna butcher this, but it's like something to my scale or something to my scale by Young Dolph should have definitely got put in there just because of what happened this year.
No.
Yeah, we got to stop doing that.
No.
We got to stop doing what? Oh, you got nipped? It's a bad day to have this conversation. We got to stop doing what?
Hey, who gave Lupe vibes? Who we talking about?
I'm talking about Young Dolph.
Oh, no, I know you talking about.
No, she said who gives Lupe vibes?
She said we got to stop doing that. And I think she was saying we got to stop acknowledging people because they passed away. They died kind of deal.
Yes.
That's what I thought she was saying. I'm not letting that skip. We going to add this.
I support. I second you in that list.
We know you did this argument before.
Like, we got,
your music didn't get better because you got shot. Like, you was in the studio when you was alive recording that, and I'll let you know what I think. Then somebody did something terrible.
I'll be honest, we was trying to figure out if Brian was the asshole of the show or not, and I think he just made sure we did. Like, double down on this. Like, that's what I think just happened. Charlemagne Larkin just showed up.
Nah, man.
For sure. Top button, hat to the back, a-hole. Just showed up. Like, right. Yeah. But hold on. Nope, you're not going to push past this. You said you were alive in the studio when you made that song. Like,
yeah, that was pretty.
Asshole.
What's the harsh part about that?
That was pretty harsh.
What's the harsh part about that?
The hardest part is acknowledging that the person is dead now. But you're saying, but you were alive when you made this music, and you're not getting credit in death. Like, that's the harsh part.
No, they can get credit, but like, let's not act like they were a legend because they died. Like, you don't automatically get a status that you didn't have when you were alive.
First, let's be clear. Brian was so solid in being an asshole that he did not need an asshole co-signer. And you just co-signed and doubled down on him being an ass. I mean, like, y'all together on this. He didn't even need a co-signer.
I agree.
Y'all are the worst. I want to agree, but I just can't even. Now it's gonna be all of us bad. So I'm just gonna say I thought Young Dolph could have got something. Play a song as they're going into it or something.
Yeah, I mean, okay, play a song, but he doesn't have a song. I feel like should be nominated.
Donnell, get out the chat with this support. He needs no co-signers.
Hey.
Y'all, this is like the making of a monster. Y'all making this worse.
They love the villain. Hey, Jordan, you Cardi or Meg? Jordan.
He's over there playing with her baby.
Mommy time. Cardi or Meg?
Right. She definitely just dropped on us, though.
Cardi.
So
hey, congrats to Cardi. She's actually the only artist ever to have every song on her album platinum.
Yeah. Which is only because she won't come out with another song and she's still relevant and popular. So when people go to stream, you got to go and listen to the album.
How smart is that, though?
I want to say, hey, just so y'all know, I've thought long and hard about this B quarter. Final answer, Late at Night Roddy Ricch for me. So I thought long and hard about this. Late at Night Roddy Ricch.
And I feel like Roddy Ricch is underrated.
He just wrote in his vote.
That I will say. Roddy Ricch, final answer. Write-in candidate has no chance.
Late at Night is a better choice.
No chance, Liv. My person has no chance.
All right. So
but I'm riding with him.
Anybody pick Meg, Thought? Thought stuff. I'm tempted, but I'm not.
Hey, the song is a banger. Like the song goes.
I don't disagree.
It can't. I just feel like I'm just thinking like if you played it, if you played it like in a function, people would probably get more lit off of Megan Thee Stallion. But I feel like Up just has more longevity.
What's that Bag Yo song like Jakisha?
Waukesha, yeah, that's
Waukesha.
but it's like
I'm so glad he's not on here.
He got nominated for the box this year.
Roddy Ricch. That was last year, right?
That was last year, right?
Yeah. The box had 1 billion streams.
The box was 2020, 2020, 2019, 2020. Yeah.
I think it was like it went down.
And it's fire.
Yeah.
So you really don't want your vote. You really don't want your vote.
I just threw that. Mine is what it is. Roddy Ricch, Late at Night.
All right.
Solid. Listen, I'm a stubborn kid. They're like, no, they about to lose and still stand firm. Not voting for Cardi, even though she's gonna win tomorrow. What y'all think she go win? She win. What y'all think she go say when she win? Because she's gonna win.
You know what? The last minute, I'm switching my vote to thought stuff just because I think it could win. Like I think she could. People, Meg Thee Stallion got like Revlon commercials and Cheeto ads and stuff. Like they aren't paying attention to music
commercially.
Huh?
Cardi B is plugged commercially too. I don't know. She's starting to grow on me, but she's very industrialized as well. I think that I'm not gonna say she's palatable the way I don't think either one of them are super palatable, but they are like well received. So
Cardi,
Meg can rap. So.
I feel like Cardi B is a marketing genius.
I think,
or the people behind. It's like she found a way to make something that wasn't palatable. She didn't change. Like that's solid.
Yeah,
that is true.
That's
true. Liv, let the record show. Meg can rap. Like for real.
Bro, I don't remember who said Liv. Somebody said something about Cardi B having her boobs out on something, and I don't remember who said it. They said something about it. Like, you got to wrap that up. You gonna have people just looking at your boobs. And she was like, listen, my teeth messed up. I'd rather have them looking at my boobs than my teeth. Like, that is like, that's her being her. That's not her trying to be palatable. That's her making this, what she does, palatable.
Yeah, when people were like, oh, you can't be talking about how you were a stripper and this, and this. And they were like, you have young girls looking up to you and you're not a role model. And she was like, I'm not y'all's kids' role model. Like, I'm a role model for my nieces and my child. I'm not a role model for, and she's very unapologetically her, which I do appreciate. And she still has some decorum as far as like her, I would say like her internet presence and stuff like that.
Yeah, and when they tried to arrest her husband, she was gang. I respect. I'm a Cardi. I can rock with Cardi.
Yeah, I'm Cardi. Team Cardi.
Whatever.
You're not even only mad at the Grammys. You mad at us too.
Right. I'm not. I mean, the fact that this is what we got to debate on best rap performance is like we don't even believe this.
Clearly, I don't. I did a write-in candidate, so
this is what they left us with. So I don't want to. And Danielle got a good point. Meg got a bunch already, so they're gonna be like, all right, let's give Cardi one. Like they ain't even paying attention to music. These are the choices they gave us, so it is what it is.
No, we don't believe it, but it's just like
I thought about it.
All right, best rap song. This is the songwriter. It's an interesting selection. The first one, Bath Salts, DMX featuring Jay-Z and Nas.
And I mean I love those artists, but it's just like
wait, you ain't even hear the rest yet.
Like this next one.
But no.
Hey, be quarter. If you only had two, the next one is Best Friend, Sweetie featuring Doja Cat.
And
Family Ties, Baby King featuring Kendrick Lamar.
And
Jail, Kanye West featuring Jay-Z. My Life, J. Cole, 21 Savage, and more.
I'm just gonna go with Jail.
Yeah.
I don't even like Jail.
I was gonna go with J. Cole.
And I do like the J. Cole record, but it's only those two that I mean I even like somewhat, but
the question is about Jay-Z's lyrics on Jail that I need to go and do some because I owe the public an apology.
Here we go.
Because I happen to listen to a Beats and Beers mix of Jay-Z kind of features.
Yeah.
Jay-Z different. Like Jay-Z when he come on your song, you getting all of the 100. I know he ain't 50,000 a verse anymore. So whatever he charging for verses, he giving you everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like
And at this point, I don't even think Jay-Z charges for a verse. It's probably like I just have to like.
this is my investment into you, because like what he does with his verses, bro. Like he the GOAT.
Yeah.
Said Jay-Z's the GOAT, and it ain't just because of his business acumen. Like he's lyrically the GOAT.
Yeah, it's like he's still like you can still go back and listen, and you still gonna have to decipher. Like, wait, I missed something here, like that I didn't hear years ago. Like, that's just how good the verses are.
Jay-Z is a guest lecturer at a private college. Like, all right, man, but sometimes I really just want music. Like, yeah,
and if he comes to HBCU, it's still fire though, because he's got guest verses at HBCUs and private colleges, Brian. Like he's got both.
I don't disagree, but today, Jay-Z, the same thing I said last week on the show, or whatever. Like, yeah, Jay-Z is dope and all, but it's like, all right, here's this series about hood economics that I'm gonna lay out. Like,
DJ
that's what we put. Hey, I got the keys.
That's the rock. And what I'm like,
Future.
all right, man, that's cool.
DJ Khaled albums are not private colleges. So, and what he does on those is still crazy.
His verses are usually private college lectures. I'm not off the top of my head. I'm not thinking of one right now, so I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, when he get on stuff, he's like, I'm doing me. Like, this is what you getting. I don't care if you brought me to Mott or if you bring me to Harvard. Like, I'm doing me. So this is a terrible selection. How did Bath Sauce make it? Let's talk about that.
I'm not talking about any song that was a bad drug. It could have been cocaine. Like at least be off of a top 5. Just Bath Sauce. What are we talking about?
They did what you did, Z. DMX died.
Yeah, it's definitely because of DMX passing. That's the only way, and I guess the caliber of artists that are on the song. But DMX was the worst on that song.
Yeah, and he sounds bad. Like
it sounded so dated, or it wasn't even dated. It was just bad.
So wait, let me get this straight. This is for songwriter, right? This is for the songwriter, and Best Friend with Sweetie and Doja Cat is nominated for songwriting.
That's what I said.
It could have been
performance. How Sweetie.
It could have been performance. I'd have been like, all right, fine, whatever.
And I'm agreeing with Donnell. Watch that probably win.
No. A songwriter award. No. But what? There's literally only 2 choices here, honestly.
So hold on. So tell me this though. So Jay-Z wrote the hook or he wrote the whole song, Jill?
I mean, all the writers are listed. So the listed writers are whoever Dwayne Abernathy Jr. is, Sean Carter, Raul Cabina, Michael Dean, Charles Napaya.
It ain't even that many freaking words in this song.
Kanye, Mark Williams. So eight people are listed.
On what? On Jill? What are we talking
about? On this.
Oh, so what happens is also if there's all the producers on the song are also listed for writer credits too. So whether they contributed whatever they contributed, they might have actually wrote the song, but contributing like a concept or whatever.
So Jay-Z probably wrote the lyrics on this.
Yeah, him, Kanye, and probably another person or two.
But look, like the J. Cole song, they only got 3 people. It's 3 artists, and they got 3 people listed as the songwriters.
They wrote their songs. They wrote their parts, probably.
I mean, I don't know what 21 Savage or Moray's real name is, so
I think provided all of the stuff going on with Ye right now,
you think Moray probably didn't even write that.
What's 21 Savage real name? Shea bin Abraham Joseph?
I don't know.
Yeah, you asked a question that you know we don't know the answer to. I barely know 21 Savage, let alone his real name. But I'm gonna go with them. I'm going with J. Cole.
It's 9 writers on Family Ties.
I'm going with J. Cole. Final answer. Because I think Donnell's right. The Ye ain't getting nothing this year. They can't take risk of him getting on stage.
I'm going with J. Cole just because Jail wasn't that. Also, Donnell said, yeah, that was 21. So, yeah, it's just 3 people. I'm going with J. Cole just because Jail wasn't that great. I'm in Jail. I'm in here, Jesus, my
Jail
son.
was just good for shock value, really.
Yeah,
Like
wasn't.
when Ye first like played it, everybody was just shocked that him and Jay-Z was on a song together in 2022 or 21, whenever Donda came out. But yeah, so it was good for shock value. But when I listen to Donda, I don't play Jail.
With the game. That's what need that verse.
Living
Literally.
who they gonna give this award to? Bath Salt's best friend.
Man, they gonna give it to. I feel like they gonna give it to Sweetie.
Is that your vote?
That's not my vote, but I feel like that's who they gonna give it to.
That's who they want to see.
I'm gonna go for J. Cole because I actually do play that song. Even when I listen to Donda, I skip over Jail. So.
Liv, what you got?
I'm going J. Cole.
So Cole better come through for us. North Carolina, stand up.
Mama J.
Blank face Jordan.
Blank face. All right, I'm gonna start moving on, and then when she come back, we'll get her on that.
Let's jump this last one because I do gotta jump. So I'm ready for this last one.
Last one right here. Best rap album, which is the best one out of this grouping. Like how I thought the songwriter was the best out of the R&B. This is the best one. So we got J. Cole, The Off Season, Nas, King Disease 2, Tyler, Call Me If You Get Lost, Donda, Kanye West. 4 legitimate albums that like they made real albums that was legit. So
Donda.
Biggest left off. Oh, you know what? I take it back. I said in the comments that Drake was left off. Drake pulled himself out.
Yeah. He took himself out.
He took himself out. So
What? Oh, but he was nominated for album or?
Yeah, he took himself out of all his Grammy nominations.
Wasn't it after the nominations came out? I'll look it up.
It was afterwards.
So tell me again who's all on this?
J. Cole.
Off season.
Yep. Nas.
Yeah.
King Disease 2. Tyler, the Creator. Call Me Boss. And Kanye West, Donda.
The off season. Easy for me. Like that's the only one that I'm playing through and listening. Like the off season. I know y'all like Tyler.
Donda.
I'm going. So here's the problem. I think King Disease 2 is better than King Disease 1, but you can't get Nas back-to-back Grammys for albums named basically the same. My vote, honestly, for what I like the most is King Disease 2. They can't do that. J. Cole is probably, like, if you're looking at the Academy, J. Cole probably makes the most sense. They gave it to Tyler, the Creator, recently. Just gave it to Nas. They don't want to touch Kanye. Like, J. Cole is probably the safe choice. I don't know, though.
I wouldn't be upset if Tyler won. Call Me If You Get Lost was a good album. I don't think it's better than any of these albums, though. That's why I probably wouldn't. But maybe the Academy will.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Donda.
Yeah, I'm going Donda too.
Bum, 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 bum.
I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, yo, when the off season comes on.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it makes a statement.
Bro, he ate. Like Cole ate. But
I'm going to Call Me If You Get Lost.
Also a Cole artist though, right? Like I mean a Cole fan. Like I'm a Cole fan. I love Pride is the Devil, so that was another like, and he got Lil Baby on that boy. Like he brought in some nice features when he don't typically, rock in that space. So I thought it was good, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Call Me If You Get Lost. I'm gonna go with Tyler. The corporate fave, corporate industry fave.
But I think so. Let me say this though, since we're being a bit controversial here, I think what Cole did, as we were having that conversation earlier about Kanye not trying to shake up the game, I think what Cole did with this album was say, I'm not going to be this, I guess I'm going to describe it as purist kind of rapper. I'm not going to be this purist rapper. I'm going to like bring in features. I'm a play down my style and lean right into my talent. I think this was the album where he was like, I'm gonna show y'all what y'all want a regular artist who comes out, and I'm gonna show y'all that I'm the best at that too. And I think he delivered. This ain't a complex kind of cold purist album where he's going super deep into his bag and try like he just got on there and rapped alongside friends and fucking ate all of their ass up. Everybody he brought on to his album with him, he killed their ass on the track.
I'll give you that.
I give you that. However,
I can see the hesitation. Like I don't want to agree with you, but you might partially be okay, right?
So there's the melodic rap category that What's Your Name is gonna get. So I understand that. But if we look back and like, man, what's the song that was out this year when they do the recap year or some DJs doing an Instagram thing and like listening to music in 2022? How much of off season is gonna make that list? Like out of all of these tracks, I think like Tyler's got a couple of songs that people are gonna resonate with and remember from this era. But like,
so let's say this. That's what I think the difference is for me, right? If I'm listening for a bang song, right, that's gonna be dope in 2034, then I'm listening for that song, and that should be song of the year. We're talking about a collection of 10 to 15 songs. I think none of them stand out, but overall, the off season is a better album than all of the rest. Like, I love 95 South, and I'm probably gonna play it.
You don't think Donda stands out of all 4 of these albums?
No, I actually got bored and down to several. I had to listen to that 10 times to get through it because I couldn't get through it.
I agree.
It wasn't great to me.
But Donda was somebody trying to win awards. Honestly, it was. It was like I'm trying to do all this stuff. Like it wasn't.
I'm mad Soulja Boy on it. That's my problem. I wasn't Soulja on the album.
Soulja Boy on Donda too.
Donda was too long. It was all over the place. It didn't fit. Like stuff didn't fit. Everything was in there, and it's like, what are you doing, man? So yeah,
it took me like when I had to listen to his mom's name the number of times that her heart, like I was like, oh,
it was a mess.
But
this is like
that's Grammy winning, right?
He was too deep for me, bro.
That's not.
I don't
like. If I had to pick an album that I would personally listen to from start to finish off of this list, the only one I would genuinely listen to from start to finish would be Call Me If You Get Lost. But that's just me personally. I feel like will win because, like you said, that was a person trying to win awards. Like it was riveting, and I don't know if that's what they're
riveting.
You're right. It's a story. And then the story behind the album creation is a story, like bringing people out to the ranch and flying them, like all of that's part of this being story.
That's why I'm like,
but I don't think
for me, that's why it wins, and it's because it's not only the album, it's the presentation of the album. Like, how many times did he sell out a stadium for people to sit there and just listen to the album and him to just walk around?
He released the album 7 times and it never came out. Like, think about it. Wait until midnight for that shit to come out.
And each time he still sold out.
And I was
stadium again.
The list, like, it still made the cut.
So to circle it back to the beginning,
and he has the only Andre 3000 verse, and I don't know how long.
That didn't make the album at first though. It came out later. Like what? But anyway.
Yeah, but it was on the deluxe.
So is the deluxe what we voting for? But look, so
I don't know. I guess it might count.
to pull it back full circle though, all of this is true. However, Will Smith just got on stage and slapped somebody. Kanye ain't going nowhere near nobody's microphone, dog. Bro,
you don't gotta go near the mic
right now, man. No, they don't want that man nowhere near nothing.
I mean, okay, yeah. But that's the only reason why it doesn't win.
It doesn't win because J. Cole has a really nice album.
J. Cole album is good,
like a
J.
Cole fan.
It's good. It's good for sure. I don't know if it's like Grammy when. Hey, Dreamville got a mixtape with DJ Drama that drops tonight. By the way.
Thank you very much.
So look, see, however. Like in 20, so I'm gonna name do 2 years real quick, and then because I know you gotta get off here. 2019, this is the nominees: Travis Scott, Auto World; Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy; Pusha T, Daytona; Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap; Mac Miller, Swimming. Who you think won?
Man, that was crazy.
I don't remember, but I feel like Cardi should have won.
Well, you're right. Cardi won. I don't.
That was the best album of like the last 3 years, probably.
I,
First of all, what we're not gonna do is disrespect what Cardi put out. Like she put out a fire album.
No, that's facts. Like it was a really good album.
it's solid. It wasn't better than Daytona.
I guess you arguing against history. Go ahead.
I'm not saying it's better than
It wasn't
those.
better than Daytona, Astroworld, or Victory Lap.
Astroworld was crazy, but Cardi, it's a statement. Her album is a statement.
I mean,
You're gonna go back and be like, Cardi, did it go diamond?
I don't know, but every single song on the album is platinum.
It's hard to compete with those songs that are like TikTok challenges and those songs that will get streams literally just because of the song it is. Like, and like, I mean, I'm not like I appreciate Cardi, but like, she did not deserve that. Like,
It's up. It's up. Back to who's gonna win this. It's up.
I mean, having streams and getting people to listen. Nah. And I like playing Cardi in a club and stuff, whatever. But like, everything that goes into making a rap album, nah, man, nah, no way.
Man, all of this is like every part of this is about producing music for the culture that people want to listen to, that people want to buy.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily buying.
Cardi.
No, because look, I take that. That's not necessarily true. Kevin Gates just got up to the top of the Billboard charts. Why? Because some K-pop star decided to use his song in a TikTok. Like the stuff is all out of whack now. Like,
still about what people want to listen to. They still obviously sign in to hear it.
They want to see that dude, and whatever he decided to listen to, they played. And that song is from 2013. Like that song wasn't dope all of a sudden more than it was before. Like, so yeah, so it gets kind of, yeah. Oh no, so I think CLB. I read it. So last thing to Donnell's point, Certified Lover Boy did not get a nod. It did not get an album of the year nod or whatever. And then he had some other stuff and pulled his stuff out. He was was only recognized for best rap album. Oh, I'm sorry. It was for best rap album and best rap performance. So he had Way Too Sexy for best rap performance, which would have been in there with the other ones. It wasn't for overall album of the year. That's something you got to consider as well. Also, Donda is nominated for album of the year. Also, we didn't go over the album of the year list. Drake pulled it after he didn't get album of the year nod. He wasn't rap album. He would have absolutely got my rap album vote if we was doing this right now.
He could have provided what we just talked about. I think the Drake album is probably better than Certified Lover Boy is better than. Oh man, I like the off season. I'm sorry,
but Drake has a fun. I mean, then it comes to more than just that, whatever. But the fact that yeah, we should have thought. I didn't think about album of the year stuff when we were talking about everything else. John Baptiste is up there for album of the year, and all them other ones.
Don't do the Zeke. What are we talking about here?
I don't know. But look, we got to.
Hold on. What is Simone talking about?
Yeah. What is Trey?
And then where does Trey go? Don't do Trey Zeke.
Where does Trey go? All right, Jay.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm assuming it's disrespect. Say something else to me. No,
yeah, I don't even know that 40-year-old version.
You're right.
Bruh, that's the same reference y'all said I wouldn't get. I get it. I'm him.
Liv says she here for all what you talking about, but I disagree with Baltimore, Jay.
I was drinking my Mountain Dew. It was like, oh, I would never drink Mountain Dew. You probably don't even know why. Duh, I know why. Like, I know what people be saying.
What you know about this Yellow 5 joke from 90?
I can't believe that joke still exists.
Yellow 5? Because we was like, where did that even come from? Was it Yellow 5? That's what
it was like, yeah, it's one of the yellow thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I remember when I was like young though, like high school. So
yeah,
if I was in high school,
shoot, you can't get Gabe to drink a Mountain Dew. Like I guess it's all dudes. Like
it stayed in the culture. We never let it go.
Yeah, still to this day, I'm not a fan.
To this day,
the taste of Mountain Dew isn't that great because I didn't like it then.
It on live and it's already flat, so like it's not worth it.
Funny thing is, I bet if I didn't have this thing in my head, Mountain Dew ice cold is probably fire, but it's terrible tasting to me.
Mountain Dew is fire for the people, for the species that can taste it.
Hey man, this was dope. We gonna see what happened on the Grammys though.
I'm gonna be right on more than them, and Jordan gonna lose because she got less votes in than everybody else.
I see y'all on all of the social media platforms when we arguing about how I was right across the board. Even the fact that they go right in Roddy Rich. No, I'm just playing.
I'm gonna post the stuff up on Facebook if anybody follow us on Facebook, and then when the show come up, we can see who is right and who is wrong.
Bad. All right, man. See y'all.
All right.